Hi everybody, Neil with 21st Century Equipment. Today we have a John Deere 3032E with a 300E loader. And we're going to talk about ballast. In order to get the most out of our loader, we need to make sure our tractor has ballast. We can think of these tractors with the loaders almost like a teeter-totter. So we've got the center pivot, which is the tire, and the weight that we're going to pick up, 1,186 pounds at the pivot down here, and then the rest of the tractor is on the other side. So here's our pivot, and when we pick up that 1,100 pounds, of course the tractor wants to go like that. And as we put weight on the back of it, it'll level out, and that's what we're after. So in order to get the maximum performance out of this 300E loader, all 1,186 pounds of its pickup capacity, we've got to talk about ballast. So where can we add that weight? There's really three good options on these units. First is wheel weights, and that is simply a large piece of cast iron, even a couple of them depending on the size of the wheel, and they'll bolt in here, go ahead and bolt into the center of this wheel, and they put a lot of extra weight on the back. Another option is a product called Rim Guard, and 21st Century Equipment, we are Rim Guard dealers, and we go ahead and actually fill this tire with Rim Guard liquid, which sounds really fancy. It is a leftover product, recycled product from processing sugar beets, and so it has naturally a very much an antifreeze quality, so it doesn't freeze and get slushy till really low temperatures, plus it's heavy. In the past, you've heard about liquid in tires. You might have heard it's corrosive. You might have heard it's toxic. And that is true of the old stuff. But this Rim Guard is non-toxic and non-corrosive. So it's not going to, you don't have to worry about the inside of this tire rusting because of the corrosion with the liquid. It's going to be very much resistant to that, in fact. We've got corrosion resistance as well as non-toxic. If this tire were to get a hole in it and we put some of the Rim Guard on the ground, it's not toxic, it's not harmful to animals, so we don't have to worry like we did in the old days, making sure that you got it out of the way whenever there was a leak. So Rim Guard is a great option. And then finally is the ballast box. Now some of you might be thinking, you know, I don't need a ballast box, I've got a rotary cutter I put on the back, or I've got a box blade, whatever the case may be. One of the big advantages to this ballast box, and it's literally just a box that's open, you can fill it with dirt or sand, some people put cement, whatever you have at hand that can fill this and put weight on the back of the unit. But one of the advantages of it is it's really compact. It's narrower than the tractor. And it's relatively short, so you still have that great maneuverability in tight places, whether that's stalls in a barn. The ballast box gives you a great bang for your buck without the length of a rotary cutter hanging off the back here. This 3025E happens to be equipped with a John Deere iMatch. I'm going to show you how that works as we go ahead and pick up this ballast box. First step I'm going to do is I'm going to raise these two levers. You might have noticed, I'll show that again, this is what locks the pin into place. And by raising that, it has this area nice and open. And all I'm going to do is as I back up, I'm going to line up this top hook with this center pin and these two bottom hooks with the side pins. And then once I have it engaged and picked up, I'll turn off the tractor, hop down and lock down these levers. All right, as I hop on the tractor, put my seat belt on, go ahead and start it up. I'm going to raise my loader up just so I have it off the ground. Lower this down. Again, with my eye on that center hook. Oh, I missed it by just a little bit. Back up. Turn the wheel, come in. All right, as I see it lining up. Okay, the top hook's engaging. I'm gonna back into it a little bit more, keeping pressure on it. Now, those are both engaged. Turn off the tractor. Go ahead and climb off of here. Flip down these levers to lock this unit into place. Now, a couple things. When using an iMatch, there is a set of bushings that you can buy through the parts department that make this just a little bit wider. In this case, this is a smaller ballast box. We do have larger ones, but you can put a set of bushings on here. They're a great option. They help quiet down the rattle, if you will, the rattle that can happen with the iMatch back here. So consider those bushings, again, available at your parts department. Same thing here with the iMatch. If you already have a tractor and you don't have an iMatch and you're tired of fighting with attachments, consider getting an iMatch coupler for the back of your tractor. Go into your local 21st Century Equipment, check with our parts department. They'll get you lined out on the right one for your tractor. Same thing with the ballast box. We can put it in when we're building the tractor for you the very first time, or if you have an older tractor, see the parts department, they'll get one on order for you.